Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza, where it's your Let's Play 2. Today we are starting a new series. This is Dungeons Steam Special Edition. I don't know what makes it special. I never played the not special edition, so who knows. Just a quick disclaimer, I may have received this game for free. I honestly don't remember. I bought it back in, or I received it back in 2013. Right now it's 2017. I don't know if I got it for free. I don't know if it was given to me for a gift or I bought it myself. A fan may have given it to me. I don't think I was receiving games from developers back then, so I don't know. But this may have been received for free, but it's been 4 years, so hopefully nobody cares, and I don't even know how long it's been out overall. So Dungeons is a spiritual successor to Dungeon Keepers, and I'm going to jump into this. After saying real quick, I skipped the tutorial, which also gives the setup story, and basically we are a dungeon lord, and our succubus girlfriend broke up with us, tried to kill us, and stole our dungeon. So we are going to try to get things to beat her down later.
Ah, Master, I hope you've recovered somewhat from our escape. Your dungeon heart is already pulsating with an ominous light, and is eagerly awaiting souls. I think it would be best if you were to start work immediately, Master. Those disgusting halflings provide entire countries with their disgusting delicacies, making the surface dwellers fat and happy. We are practically obliged to put an end to that. The seeds of discord will ensure that the halflings will soon have other things on their minds. Master? I would suggest that you first bring all of the monster shelters under your control. That should make it easier to search for the seeds of discord. Unfortunately, the monsters in the surrounding area are extremely uncooperative. I'm afraid you'll have to pound some sense into them.
No problem. So, this game is, as I said, a spiritual successor, to Dungeon Keepers, a very old but very classic game. And the reason I am playing Dungeons is because one of our best fans, most loyal fans, Ryu D, has donated enough money to Patreon to help influence the fan game of the month. He has requested Dungeon Keepers on a number of occasions and even bought it for me for a stream. And while I appreciate that, Dungeon Keepers, the classic game, for whatever reason messes with my eyes. I don't know if it's because the game is so old that the graphics are too pixelated or too brown or something, but it actually makes me ill to play. And there aren't very many games that
area of influence has increased.
I'll just let him talk. Sorry, sir.
Mr.
Sidekick.
Converting a pentagram. During the process, even a lousy bat can pose a real danger and can interrupt your spell.
I think my soda can got picked up on the mic.
Just acquired a new monster shelter in your area of influence. A monster shelter gives a specific type of monster, well, shelter. Once you bring a shelter under your control, you can build pentagrams for that particular type of monster. Furthermore, shelters increase your population points, which you need to build pentagrams. Master, next, you should build some pentagrams of your own to expand your area of influence and bring the remaining monster shelters under your control. This, however, requires gold. The best way to get gold is from heroes who come in through an entrance into your dungeon.
Right. So, anyway, yes, I know. So I've played the game on multiple occasions, and I've never beaten it. In fact, I've never gotten very far, and I don't think I'm very good at it. There is something about this game that does not grab me, or has not, but I think part of it is there is a lot of waiting around, and the mere fact I'm going to be playing it for you guys will probably change some things and make me happier. So, let's see, build my own pentagrams. I do this, and then I do this, and then we go boop. I'm going to boop it somewhere. Guess we'll boop it right here. So, one of the things that bothered me about the game when I originally played it are challenges, because I have some weird thing in my head that makes me always desperately want to do challenges and achievements in case anything is missable. So I'm in fact going to smash cut to a little bit of video I put on recorded on the title screen. There are some challenges. There's a list of them. You can even mouse over them to see exactly what they are. And I was paranoid about missing any, which is stupid, especially for the first time you play a game, because you don't know what you're doing the first time you play a game. Whoops. And I clearly don't remember what I am doing either. Did I done goof? Did I done goof hard? Open the hero's entrance. Oh, I just have to open
Master,
it.
Look, a goblin has been imprisoned there. While these cute little characters aren't particularly blessed with brains, they do provide a lot of muscle power.
Right.
If you free him, he will surely serve
Given
you
that I've
well.
played this game at least 2 or 3 times, or attempted to play it 2 or 3 times, you would think I would remember how to freaking
Excellent
play the
work,
game.
Master.
But
Now
I
it
just
would be
don't.
best if you were to pull back
It doesn't
a bit
grab me
and
as
let
much
the
as
heroes
other
stream into
games
your
of this
dungeon.
ilk, such as
For
Evil
heroes
Genius. But I want to give it a
only
shot
bring
anyway.
gold into your dungeon.
So, yeah, I know what I'm doing here. Alright, so basically what's going on is we're going to break open this goblin here. So, the game even calls out dungeon keepers in the tutorial for anybody who is familiar with the old one, but not with the new one necessarily.
Oh, Master.
Yeah, I
Stick
know.
through.
Yeah. He digs. Okay, so that is left click? Right. And go diggy diggy. Go diggy diggy. Go. Thank you, sir. So he is going to get me treasure. So, in the original Dungeon Keepers, you wanted heroes to stay out. You wanted to murder them because they would murder your face right back if given half a chance. In this game, it's a little
look.
different.
There.
It is a bit of a balancing act. The bottom bar here shows how much money and other stuff they have. Heroes like collecting cash, and they like fighting monsters as long as the monster doesn't kill them. Once they have maximum soul energy like this, they're going to try to bail, but that is when we run up and murder their face. Usually they bail. This is Mr. Tutorial Hero, so he's just going to hang out. So, let's see, that buys me more peeps. And you actually lose achievement points, so to speak, if you summon too many of them, but I don't care. My goal for this playthrough is to win, to clear the game, to beat the game, to get to the credits. Maybe. Sort of like the SimCity Cities of Tomorrow series I recently did on the show. I am basically playing this for
Excellent work.
a
Let us
test
go
series.
past.
You guys can tell me in the comments below whether you want to see me continue to play it or not. And I will go for what your suggestion is. So just let me know in the comments what you think. So, yes, I like the idea of this game. I enjoy it-ish. There's something about it that never grabbed me, and for a long time I was trying to figure out why. I think it was because I was playing it wrong, as I said, and there is a lot of waiting. It's difficult for you to set your pace in the game. Instead, you are just waiting around, like I'm waiting for this guy for his soul energy to drain, because you can't make that any faster. I'm waiting for a hero to come so I can kill him, and once he is here, I have to wait until he gets a full green bar. Then I have to wait until my hero gets over there and slaughters him. And there's a lot of waiting, and that's usually a negative in games. So it is what it is. I don't dislike the game. Walking experience points. I don't dislike the game. It's just not exactly one of my favorites, but I always try to play the games with an open mind, and I never do games on the show that I absolutely loathe. So, here's another example. So that hero is going to try to engage me. Excuse me, I still have allergy problems. And now that he is engaging me, I am going to have to engage him back. He has no soul energy, so this kill is totally pointless. Luckily, my overlord here is going to be fine. I have to teleport him back. And then there's another 2, which means once again there's a hero coming, so I'm going to have to bail, and that is pretty much the game. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to find the Seeds of Discord, and I do not remember where those are. Oh, wait a minute.
Completed an achievement for which you have received a scroll.
This one I am actually going to read because I don't remember. Scrolls are like normal spells, but can only be used once. Okay, cool. No reason to waste time going after, or waste it for such a easy challenge. What is this? Are those the Seeds of Discord? No, that's some kind of armory. Okay. Never mind. Well, clearly it's wanting me to go a certain way, so let's just do what it wants me to do, since this is basically the tutorial level still. So here's another gate for heroes, and I think... Oh, come back here, hero. So there's a little bit of strategy involved. You want to position your overlord in such a way where he can sort of attack everybody, but not put himself too much at risk. He has to be behind a corner because you don't want the heroes to kill him, and you don't want to engage before they have their soul energy up. So it's a weird balance. It's a very strange system. Takes a little... Yeah, I know. Yeah. It takes a little time to get used to, but, oh, the goblins pick up heroes. I forgot about that. You also make monsters, which I am doing. I'm getting money for... If your monsters are too strong, they will wind up killing the heroes before they're ready. If your monsters are too weak, the heroes are going to get bored before they, get what they need. If that hero's ready to go. And there's a big skill tree here, so speed. I like passives. I much prefer passives. Ooh, magic missile, yes. I like magic missile.
Spell, master.
I sure do. I kind of have annoyed people in the past because of how much I like magic missile. Like, excuse me.
Master, that old bag of bones.
Oh yeah, this jerk.
The zombie king seems to have something to say. Might I remind you that the old skeleton is, at least temporarily, until you've accumulated enough power, still your boss?
Did I have a good sleep? Oh, where are my skeletons?
That was weird direction.
They were
He
just
asked,
there,
did I have a good sleep, as if he
minute
was
ago.
asking somebody their opinion.
Master, it looks like a few unfriendly-looking skeletons just entered your dungeon.
Right. I remember the Zombie King annoyed me
Really?
because he speaks so slow. Listen to this.
Please take care of it. Even if they are brainless, I cannot tolerate that kind of insubordination in my army.
I mean, I get they're going for some characterization there, but, like, he speaks so slow given how fast the text pops up that it's really, really annoying. I forgot how much that annoyed the crap out of me in this game. So, I think I'm at risk, because I am technically outside my border. Let's get back into my border. There we go. So this red border is my land. As long as I'm in it, I'm constantly regenerating health. As long as I'm out of it, I'm constantly dying. So we need to make sure that we stay within the red zone. And there's a lot of running back and forth, because, again, my dude's gonna have to come over here and slaughter this guy, and it gets a little obnoxious. Because it's my gold that is here in these treasure piles, so if the heroes leave before I get to them, then I lose that cash too. So there's a lot of running around and a lot of moving parts. The game is more interesting than I've given it credit for. I do enjoy the game-ish when I'm actively playing it. I just generally don't have any interest in playing it when I'm not playing it. I don't know if that makes sense, but there are a lot of games, I'm sure you guys have games too, where, you know, you spend all day thinking about them because they're so awesome and you want to know more about the story or more about the mechanics, or you're tweaking strategies in your head. while you're at school or at work or whatever. This game is not one of those for me. For this game, it's like, while I'm playing it, okay, I'm enjoying it, I'm having fun, but when I'm not playing it, I just don't care. So that should not turn you off. If you like this kind of game, you should make your own decision, obviously. So we are continuing to just open up rooms. I need to open up this room because that is a shelter, I believe. Yes, skeleton warriors. We need to get that. So I'm also playing a little slowly, only because I'm rusty, trying to remember exactly what I am doing. I'm going to expand my border out over here once I have enough cash as well. Oh, and I don't have enough population points, which is listed up here. There are a lot of resources to balance, too, and it can get a little bit... I almost said batty because I saw the bats. But still, it can get a little batty, so... yeah. The enemy! Whatever. Die, lady. Oh, what I was saying before is I used to play WoW, and I would drive people nuts because mages should not have Magic Missile in WoW, because Magic Missile is PvP stuff, and I never played PvP, therefore I was not playing to optimal efficiency, which upset a lot of people who were playing World of Warcraft. I just like Magic Missile because it's purple, because purple's my favorite color, and it's cool. And I liked seeing a lot of purple streaks flying through the air while I was downing enemies. So this guy... yeah, he still only needs treasure. He just got distracted by the bats. That's fair enough. And I may have an actual problem here. I can't remember how I increase population points. You get population points for every shelter in your area. Oh, that's my problem. So I need to remove one of these shelters. Let's get rid of this one, because that one was a little close to that one. Now we can expand out our borders a wee bit. God damn it. Like, again, that's what is really obnoxious about this game. Like, it asks you to be a city builder, but then it also asks you to be a defender, and it also asks you to be a manager, and... I don't know, man. I think my biggest problem with this game is that I think it has too many moving parts, which, again, don't let that influence you. If you like that kind of thing, then you should play that kind of thing. You should do you, man. You do you. Just, for me personally, it is not the best. However, I do like this game and I can play it, unlike Dungeon Keepers. And, yep, okay, so he bailed with my cash, so I lost a little cash, but whatever. If I'm desperate for cash, I can just start slaughtering heroes the instant they come into the dungeon. I don't get soul energy for it, but I do get their money, so there is a little bit of balance in there, which I did not realize when I first played the game. So just teleported the body into a dungeon, to a jail cell over here, where we're draining their energy. And now I see what's going on. What? Oh. Get back, yeah. That's another odd thing with this game. You have to build accessories.
You're under attack.
Because if you don't, like, that's... you have to spend soul energy to buy accessories, which gives you prestige, which then lets you build other things. It's a weird system. It's very weird. But you get used to it, so whatever. I don't know why I'm bitching. Actually, I don't think I am bitching. It's just weird. I like talking game mechanics, and this game mechanic is a little odd. Alright, so now we need some more population points. Let's capture this. Let's see. Oh, I can't dig. So you can barely see it, but if the wall here has the stone, like what's directly over my under my mouse cursor, you can't dig through it, so I have to take a bizarre roundabout path to get there. Let's go. Boop. And then boop. There we go. I'm just standing here like an idiot, so I'm getting attacked. Magic Missile. Yeah, it's a very weak attack at first, but it apparently gets incredibly powerful. Suck it, Mr. Hero. Yeah, and then I just got 47 gold. So, I think that was one of the problems I had when I first played it. I didn't understand how to manage resources correctly, but I feel like I'm a little smarter now, and I can handle this a little bit better now. So, I keep left-clicking for no reason. Like, I need to unselect something. The only character you have ever direct control of is your evil genius. so to speak, your dungeon lord. So we're going to take him around and start slaughtering people. This mission shouldn't last too much longer, but I am out of time for this episode. Don't forget we have a Patreon and a Discord channel, as well as other ways you can support me. All of that information is in the video description. Dungeons Steam Special Edition is a little bit of a slow start, especially, again, because I am rusty and I need to remember how to play it, but we should be getting further along very soon, and we should be doing fine, tormenting heroes, and... See, I just failed a challenge. That's another thing about this game, real quick before I go, is that the game seems to be, or the way challenges work, some
of the
are,
zombie kings-
yes, I know, fucking skeletons. Anyway, some challenges in this game are mutually exclusive, and that bothers me from a completionist standpoint. Again, who gives a crap, I guess? It's just my opinion, so that's one of the reasons that I was a little turned off from the game at first, but it's not really a big deal, and if you like it, you like it. But anyway, we're going to keep slaughtering heroes and skeletons and trying to earn back our dungeon and our power in the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.